it's Tanya and welcome back to another weekly sketch challenge, and this time I did the sketch and I didn't really follow my own sketch very well, but that's the nature of things, isn't it? Well, I do in a way. The photograph is square and instead of circles I'm going to use frames because we got a lot of frames in these February kits and I wanted to use them up. So I went through and I thought, and I chose which papers I wanted to back my photo with, and I was determined to use that really lovely paper there that's got all the phrases on it, because this is a photograph of a little island off of Venice. We visited it on an island tour while we were there in, oh golly, it was in 2017, I think, yes. And beautiful colours of the buildings. I mean, it's just so pretty that I figured I might in the end use this as my title page if I ever get around to actually making an album of that trip. I do have, the reason why I'm not documenting it or feeling the urge to document it is because I did a December daily, so a lot of it's in there. And then I also had all the, I did a traveler's notebook while I was on the trip, so a lot of it's been recorded already, but there are some photographs that I would like to do 12 by 12 layouts for. So there we see, I got all my frames out and I'm going to put them in the arrangement that I like and the colors that I like, and then, oh well, you'll see, but I then battle because I don't take a photograph of the arrangement that I have it in, and oh, it's just a complete disaster. But anyways, so what I'm doing here is I am marking out the spots on the paper that I want, because I had this idea that I didn't had the idea, I did the idea, in that I wanted to frame the frames. I wanted to, oh dear, it's been a very long work day. So basically what I want to do is I'm going to cover up the paper with white acrylic paint so that it fades into the background, and then the ones that I had penciled to mark where they are, they're going to be, from the other piece of paper, and you'll again be able to see it, but then I cover that up with my title. So anyway, long-winded story. But I had the idea in mind, and I don't know if the execution was all that brilliant because, well, you'll see. But anyway, that is one way of doing things, where if you want to mute the background, particularly something which is very wordy, you can use acrylic paint and it just softens that paper quite nicely. And I find that, you stretch your page, because obviously it buckles a bit because of the paint, so you can stretch your page by putting a hell of a lot of glue on the back and then gluing it onto a piece of cardstock. So here you see, now the problem was I backed all those frames with the words, but then I forgot which ones that I had particularly put into the arrangement with the words. So I have oh my golly gosh, this goes on for a very long time, and I eventually get an arrangement, but it taxed my brain to the point of, it doesn't take much to tax my brain, but it really it became like a jigsaw puzzle and I just didn't know what to do. So, but I'm going to spare you all that, and we're going to just smoothly transition to where it is in the end. And with the magic of video, here we go. I finally got it all in the right spot, and you'll see it's totally different to how I had it in the beginning. But that's all right. It turns out okay in the end. And then I went title mad because I wanted to use a lot of these words. And as I said, I had this idea that this could be a title page for my travel album. So I decided to use all the words and use the frames and do my title on the frames. So yes, I start with love. And then I did think about it a bit, because at this stage all I had was the word love and the my, and I didn't really know where else it was going. And I did know that I wanted to use as many of those words as I possibly could, and as many of these little letter stickers as I possibly could, because I just adore them. I think the various colors and things and the font and everything about them is just so much fun. So yeah, I'm going with something along the lines of my love of travel, and if I had the layout in front of me I could tell you what it ends up being, but the both of us, there's just two of us watching. we will watch together and we will see how the title ends up, unless I fast forward. I'm not quite sure what's happening. No, we haven't fast forwarded yet, so this is all good. In fact, I can't seem to make up my mind. So Oh, there we go. I know. I then went I love, and I knew I wanted to use create, and you're just going to have to live with the spot of head that keeps popping into frame. Oh, I know. Yes, I love to create. Maybe I should just get a picture of it and tell you, and put us all of us out of our misery, or just me. As I said, it's been a long day. So actually, while we're watching it, maybe what I can do is do the little bit of shop talk that is part of my little bit of being on the Hip Kit Club design team, and that is, of course, that this is the weekly sketch challenge, and it happens in the Facebook forum. And the great thing about it is that you do not actually have to be a subscriber to participate. You just have to be a member of our forum. And I create a post every Friday, and I put the sketch there, and then I show what some of the other girls have, or women I should say, the other design team members have created along with my layout. And yeah, that's a thread that you can post your interpretation of the sketch into, and you have a week to play along, and if you win you get a $10 coupon code which you can then redeem on the Hip Kit Club's website in their store, and you can put it towards the April kits haven't quite been revealed yet, but they might have by the time this video goes up. I'm not sure. If they haven't, they will be very, very soon, so you could put it towards that. And yeah, so do that. And yeah, there's a lot of inspiration. The Friday there's a ton of inspiration, because not only do we do the sketch in the Facebook forum, but we also have the Hip Kit Club YouTube channel. Somebody does a post there, and the blog, and the Hip Kit Club Facebook main page, or whatever the shop page is. So yeah, so there you go, a ton of inspiration going on. So if you are not inspired, then I don't know what else we can do. So yeah, so I have my title now. I love to create my own beautiful travel memories. And then I get a few more little words in there as well. Oh, I think I was just, I didn't like the pop of the yellow. No, it was green. There was too much green. That's what it was. And I'm not quite sure that this actually worked. I did end up with splatters absolutely everywhere, including on some of my kit on the left-hand side there. So lesson learnt, when you go absolutely crazy with these splatterings, you know, do put some covering over your stuff, or move your stuff. Really, honestly, Tanya doesn't learn very, very well. So yeah, there was that. And that spray mist did come in one of the color add-ons from a previous month. I have a lot of those. I don't get the color add-on on a regular basis. It depends on what's in it. But yeah, so you saw there. But as I said, I'm not so sure the spray misting was all that great. And these are absolutely adorable, these chipboard pieces that came. And so I'm getting them on, and I'm using the frames kind of like windowsills, because a lot of the houses in Europe are so pretty. And particularly this little island village, there was a lot of windows that had bits and pieces in it. And just so that's kind of what I've got going on there. And I popped on that little truck because it's just too cute not to use. And yeah, the rest of it is just going to be putting bits and pieces around. So I'm not going to carry on talking much more. I think I have said everything that I need to say. So I'm going to wish you a very merry weekend, because this is going up on Friday, and I hope you're going to get your scrapbooking on, or your crafting on, or whichever craft medium you prefer to do. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. So thank you for watching. Oh, and yes, please remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already, click that notification button, whatever you need to do. Pop me a comment if you'd like to say hi. I appreciate all of those. And yeah, it makes my day. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and we'll chat again soon. Bye bye.